Good morning, Paul's Park. Welcome to Celebration Assembly. Firstly, we can celebrate some exciting news. The government have said we could all be back in school together from the 8th of March. They will decide in a couple of weeks after half term and tell us so we can let you all know. That means we might just have 4 more school weeks of home learning. You're now becoming the experts at home learning. Nobody has ever learned at primary school like this before. You're very special, and we're all learning special new skills and ways to work together. We've got lots of great examples of your home learning work to look at today. Remember, you can pause the video if you want to have a read or a longer look at some of the work. Let's start with Key Stage 1. Look at this wonderful map that Mohammed has made in geography. Mohammed created an island with human and physical geography features. He also made a key for his map, and the symbols show us the different places on his island. He used 3 human geography features. Can you see houses, farms, hospitals? And 5 physical geography features: a forest, a plain, a sand, ice, and mountain range. Looks great, Mohammed. I like the way you've used the different colours. And look at this wonderful handwriting. Ezra and Sarah have even used colours to make it even more beautiful. Accurate letters and spellings too. You've worked carefully to produce beautiful writing. Well done. It's really important that you all spend time every day practicing your handwriting using pencils and paper, so when you get back to school you find it easier. And also your teachers won't nag you so much to improve your handwriting because you'll have been practicing a lot. Alia and Leighton have been practicing their maths. You can see that they've been completing the number sentences. So working out that 1 10 and 8 ones equals 18. And turning that method around, 25 equals 2 10s and 5 ones. So using partitioning. You can see that Leighton's been using arrays to help him with his number sentences. So he's shown that 4 times 2 equals 8, and turning it around, 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So really good maths, well done. Naira has been really practicing her phonics. Can you see what sorts of sounds she's been learning about? Let's see if we can spot some words. Can you spot zoo? Can you spot 2? Can you find food? Can you find spoon? What do all of those words have in common? What sound do they all have? Did you spot the oo sound? Well done. Hannah came up with the idea of using things she had at home to use for maths. Can you see what she's used? I think it's really clever that she thought about using things from home. I wonder what you can find at home to help you with your learning. I think I can see that Hannah has used raisins to make 40 and 50. And she's used coloured beads to work out how to make 20 and 30. Well done, Hannah. Some lovely bird watching responses from Eliza and Shahida after looking at their bird watching project and thinking about how they can conserve wildlife and birds. Eliza's asking us not to use plastic, please, so that birds don't swallow it and have stomach problems. Shahida's asking us to keep our birds safe and not put poison outside. Good persuasive posters, girls. And here we can see a wild flying bird in the Paul's Park community, spotted by an eagle-eyed bird watcher, photographed and uploaded to Seesaw. Great spot and fast work, Abdurrahman. I really like the computing skills Hannah has used as well to make a colourful nature picture. Good work. Let's have a look at Key Stage 2 now. We'll look at lower Key Stage 2 first, Year 3 and 4. In science, lower Key Stage 2 have been learning about rocks, and this week's science lesson, the children made their own fossils, and here are the images. You see Hafsa, Amelia, Lily, Ruand, Sarah and Yazid all took images of their fossils and uploaded them to Seesaw. Well done, I hope you had fun making those. And here are some more fossils from Cassian and Delia. They use their DT skills to make fossils as part of their science topic on rocks, and their computing skills to take a photo and upload it onto their Seesaw responses. Your teacher can help you with that. If you're not sure how to do it, just ask. Sauda's been using really good inference skills. She watched a film about a boy who's struggling because he lost his leg, but then becomes friends with his pet dog, who Mum buys so that he has a friend. And the special thing about the dog is, the dog's also missing the leg. It just shows us what we can help each other to achieve when we see what others can do and share what we have in common. We can all learn and achieve more together. Big shout out this week to Taylan, who showed us he can keep up with Miss Paxman's workout, and he kept going for 25 minutes. Well done, Taylan. It's really important we all keep up our physical exercise. Maths magician this week is Rayan. He completed some very thorough work on fractions this week. He attempted every question, including the next step challenge, and he's explained his answers clearly. You can see that he's used different colours as well to set out his answers. Great work, Rayan. In RE, Year 3 and 4 learned about the Jewish festival of Passover. Batul sequenced events in the Passover story and answered questions about Jewish beliefs. Batul has uploaded some wonderful ideas in her work. She's considered what different people think and what some people believe. It's important to think about other people's point of view so we can share ours and learn about each other as well as ourselves. We also become better thinkers. Crouch Hill watched a video of Barack and Michelle Obama reading a lovely book called The Word Collector. They then chose a word from the book and wrote it into a sentence, and they highlighted the word they used. Can you spot the word emerald in a sentence? And geometry, kaleidoscope, effervescent. I've added a link to this YouTube reading in the activity task today so you can get comfortable and enjoy watching them read a book to you. If you haven't already heard this story, you're in for a treat. Aren't words splendiferous? Let's have a look at Upper Key Stage 2 work now. A special shout out now to Year 5 for their topic investigation. They were looking at things we import from other countries, and lots of children really took to the challenge of exploring their cupboards. Miss Robinson put their results on this map. You can pause the video to answer these questions. How many stars can you count? Each star represents an imported item that the children found at home. And which country or where has the most amount of stars? Where are the most imported things come from? I'm going to share the answers now. Miss Robinson has put the results together for us. Well done to Zinedine, Jamal, Anzal, Fatima, Bilal and Andrea for finding the most imported items. Well done to Zinedine, Bilal and Noah for finding the furthest travelled imports. They found items from Japan and from New Zealand, on the other side of the world. There were 63 stars altogether, so 63 items that the children found, and they found more imported items from China than any other country. Anzel's comment was, I learned not everything is made in China, and I was surprised how many things were made in the United States. Good learning observation, Anzel. Here are some examples of excellent writing from Year 5 this week. They've been learning about finding tales, where a character discovers an interesting or unusual object. In this case, a board game, which causes chaos when they touch it. Let's read Yetzel's. In the blink of an eye, the huge elephant, as big as a whale, shot out of the game and landed in the centre of the crowded, terrified classroom. Everyone screamed. Its enormous legs were tensed like 4 lions instead of legs, and its whole body seemed to pulse. Its eyes scanned the room, and then... Dun, dun, dun. Can't wait to read the next part. You can also pause the video and read Bilal's story. Andrea and Amira have put together some great writing too. Mr. Newton said these guys have engaged really well, developing some really engaging stories with a fantastic variety of dramatic adjectives, verbs and adverbials. Also, a huge well done to Andrea, Bilal, Holly, James, Liam, Noah, Karma and Yatzel, who have engaged with every activity this week. Hard work is paying off. Well done, guys. That's amazing. Keep it up. In Year 6, we've started to learn about algebra this week and have looked at function machines to change numbers. Hassan typed his answers in and then uploaded them to Seesaw. The function of this machine is +2 times 5. So if you put 1 in, +2 is 3, times 5 is 15. So Hassan has worked out that if the input is, for example, 5, the output is going to be 35. And he's decided that Jack is correct. As Teddy says the outputs will be the same, Jack says that the outputs will be different. And Jack was right. Bevelin has worked like a maths machine herself to solve all these maths problems involving function machines. Bevelin used the writing pen function to write her answers on Seesaw, and you can see that she's solved one-step expressions. So she's looked at 3, and the function is times 2, and the output is 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. She's also worked out the function 4 times 2 equals 8. Well done, Bevelin. Atten has worked out bigger numbers in his answer. So you can see, for example, he looked at the input 50. He put it into the function machine. So 50 times 5 is 250 plus 2 is 252. And his one-step expression is 8 times 10 equals 80. Well done, Atten. Year 6 have been learning about algebra for the first time. Jemana has been learning how to represent expressions using shapes and also how to simplify expressions. So you can see in A, 2y are the green cubes. So y is a green cube. 2y is 2 green cubes. So 2y plus 5 of the red cubes plus 1 of the green cubes is 2y plus 5 plus y. So simplified is 3y plus 5. 3 green cubes plus 5 of the red cubes. Well done, Jemana. She's presented her learning clearly, which has helped to demonstrate just how much she understands about this unit of learning. Well done, Jemana. Good work. Miss Rampersad has been very impressed with some of the Year 6 writers. Maddie and Sabrina have been looking at descriptive settings, and they planned and used images to inspire them, as well as using word banks to give them ideas. Sabrina starts her story. 9 kids became ill and one day woke up with mystical powers. Soon they were teleported to a twisted and looped staircase leading up to a path that stretched towards a sinister-looking mansion, shrouded in the mist. You can pause the video to read the rest of her beginning. We're looking forward to the ending, Sabrina. Here you can see Maddie's work. She worked really hard to keep writing to the end. Great resilience to keep going, Maddie. Look at that amazing writing over 2 pages. You can pause the video and read her wonderful story, which includes such great phrases as, "Don't look down, I thought, but I did, and below was a long fall into a sea of blue." And a big shout out to Aidan this week, who's been focusing on reading all about safari wildlife, which he is enjoying with Miss Rampersad. Miss Rampersad also deserves a special mention. Miss Rampersad came to Paul's Park School when she was your age, and she's now a teacher here, helping our Year 5 and 6 to learn everything they need to know for secondary school. She's a shining example to us all that you can achieve whatever you really want to achieve as long as you try hard and never give up, just like she taught Maddie to do when writing her story we just looked at. We're all very proud of our former pupil and current teacher, Miss Rampersad. You can pause the video and read the article about her that was published in the Islington Gazette. Thanks, Miss Rampersad, for everything you're doing for helping us with our learning. I want to talk to you about your home learning timetable now, because it's very important you have a routine and you do your work so you find it easier when you come back to school. It helps you to get into good learning habits. We have different timetables for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. So Year 1 and 2, Key Stage 1, we haven't got times next to our timetable because adults at home will decide when it's best for you to learn, but we expect you to start your learning from 9 o'clock in the morning, just like normal school time, and complete your register activity, phonics and maths, before having a break away from a screen. Then you can then do your maths before lunch. Then in the afternoon, you'll do your topic work. You shouldn't be on a screen for more than 3 hours each day, and try to do your learning on screen in short sessions of 30 minutes. Ask an adult to remind you, or set a timer. Make sure you finish all your day's learning activities, because we will be waiting to look at your lovely thoughtful work. You should feel excited and proud of yourself when learning from home and not worried about anything. Talk to an adult if you're worried or upset about anything. Years 3, 4, 5 and 6, also called Key Stage 2, your day should be split into 3 learning sessions. Each divided into small subject sessions. We expect you to start learning activities at 9 o'clock, normal school time, with a register activity, then maths or English before taking a break away from screens, not on a phone, tablet or game console. Get some fresh air exercise, stroke the pet, annoy your adults, not really, look after them. Before lunch, you need to finish your maths or English and reading. After lunch, you start again with a registration activity before completing your topic learning in the afternoon. This might be PE, computing, science, art, geography, music, history, all the subjects we learn at school. You should finish by the end of a normal school day around 3:30 p.m. You shouldn't be spending longer than 4 hours per day on your screens, though you need to finish all your activities, and this will be work off screen too, so sometimes it might take you longer than 4 hours on a day. Take breaks away from your screen if you have been working on it for 30 minutes, even if you just stop to beat Miss C's star jump record or a lap of marching around the room. Remember to keep your knees up. Year 6 have tried out an exciting register activity this week. They all joined Miss John's or Miss Bruce's Zoom meeting together online to register and take part in a quiz. All the adults in Year 6 and almost all of the children in Year 6 took part, and everyone was really excited about seeing each other. Year 5 are going to try out Zoom register next Tuesday morning. Remember, keep smiling, keep up the great home learning. Remember, learning is best when you try hard, tell yourself you can do it, and have fun learning new things. I've added some extra reminders. So remember to follow your timetable, log into Seesaw, read the comments in your completed work, and respond if you need to message your teacher or edit your work. Go to today's folder and complete all the work for the day. And parents, carers and guardians can contact the school office if you can't get onto the lessons or have any problems. You may be doing your learning at home now, but remember the values we share together at Paul's Park and in our community. Be respectful, treat others as you want to be treated. Be responsible, watch your screen time, but complete everything you need to do. Think about how your words and actions can affect others in good, powerful ways, and make sure you help others in your home. Be ready to learn, follow your timetable, be ready to help others, and be ready to have fun too. I want you to think about this question today because I've talked to you about your timetable. What does your home learning day look like? What time do you do your learning activities? And what does your learning day feel like? Are you proud of your work? What is your favourite fun way to do your work? Thank you for watching and listening to Celebration Assembly today. Remember, the more effort you put in, the more you learn and earn the chance for your work to be published in Celebration Assembly, like all those hard-working children have been in today. Thank you everyone who's helping us to learn together. You're all very special people helping the children and each other to learn new special skills together. See you soon. Have fun.